The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. If we give up our guns, if we give up our ammunition, who's to stop our freedom of speech? Who's going to stop them from taking our freedom of speech? Who's going to stop them from allowing a moment to perhaps become like, perhaps become like Hitler? I've been studying World War II for 3 years now. I'm a little frightened, okay? I'm not going to rise up against anybody that's not rising up against me, but we need our arms just in case.
Heck yeah!
I heard something on the radio the other day. I thought it fit the liberals perfectly, so I thought I might share this. We need to save the women's protection devices, i.e. guns and ammunition. How else are we supposed to take care of our families when our husbands are at work?
My name's Kevin Hackett. This is my family right here. I'm here today because I believe in the freedom to keep and bear arms that we're all here for, because I want the government and all these people who are trying to take away my rights to ask me that if you take me out of the picture and you take my wife out of the picture, because we both believe in our rights, who's going to protect them? The schools don't do it. The government doesn't do it. Because I tell you, we can't wait for the time it takes when we call 911. All those guys that are pushing this are standing behind men with guns. We need to be the guns that our family can stand behind. They do not have a right to take away our freedom to carry, to bear arms. As long as we're using them legally, we have that right. Don't stand down to them. Stand up and make your voice known to every politician, every teacher that tells you you can't have guns. You know, the principal of my daughter's high school, she's not here with us today, not because she's dead, but she was threatened at the school, and I went to them and said, who is going to defend my daughter if I can't carry on this property? They all looked at me like I was crazy. That is not the response I want for my kids. So my kids don't go to public school anymore. Just like right now, we are in a gun-free zone. It is scaring the death out of me because of the crazies that are out there. It's not fair. If we can arm ourselves, the criminals won't go after us.
You got that right.
Again, if there's anybody else who has a self-defense testimony that you want everybody to hear, where you had to use your gun to defend yourself or your family.
Tell them when somebody tried to carjack us.
Well, I have one. I guess I have to tell it. We had just moved into Virginia Beach, and I was driving around Virginia Beach with my pregnant wife. And our child, and I had a guy trying to carjack me. Well, he brought a knife to a gunfight. He tried to carjack me at knife point, and realized very quickly how large the barrel of a 45 caliber timber looks. When it's pointed directly in your face. I asked him very nicely to drop his knife and step away from my Jeep, which he decided to comply, at which point I drove off. 3 months later, after our child was born, the same gentleman, and I use the term very loosely, attempted to carjack me in the same Jeep at the same intersection. And when he realized who it was, he decided it was not a good idea, and I recommended to him through the window that he should find a new job. Sometimes, and most times, it's enough to have your sidearm and never have to use it. I know I carry mine every day. I carry it at work, I carry it home, I carry it in my home. My 9-year-old knows when I'm out at Walmart, he stays on my left, because my gun's on my right. And it hurts when he hits his head against the handle. And I pray I never have to use it. As I said before, I've been in the Marine Corps over 20 years and I retired this year.
Thank you.
And it's one thing to use your firearm against an enemy that is foreign. I pray I never have to use one against an enemy that's domestic.
That's right.
But I'm prepared to,
That's
and if I can't, she will.
Heck yeah.
I hope that everybody has a good day. I appreciate the turnout that we had. I wish that we could have gotten more folks from the gun show to come out. Yes, ma'am? Absolutely, come on up.
It was worth it.
I didn't pick today, by the way. I'm just doing what I'm told.
My name is Kathleen, and we just moved to Aiken, South Carolina. And I was so happy that I read about this on Facebook and that we were able to come. Last weekend, I just went and got my concealed carry permit. My husband and my son, I'm a Blue Star mom. My son serves in the Army and has been deployed many times. When the Christmas, my son came down and he says, Mom, you're down here a lot by yourself. And we've had several incidents on our property where things have been stolen. My daughter came down for Christmas and she walked out across the yard. Paul fortunately had her cell phone on her and said, Mom, there are 2 men out here walking across one of your fields. My son and my husband, they went flying out there with a gun. And I went, damn, I don't have one. That was remedied the next day.
Heck yeah.
The following weekend, I got my concealed carry permit. I'm still waiting on the paperwork now to be sent from the SLID. But I know how to use it. I'm very proud. Although I'm not an avid gun person, I can shoot, and I know how to use my gun and how to load it and what is necessary and what my rights are.
Heck yeah.
And this government trying to take away our rights has got to stop. I don't know how long, but we've got to make it stop. I hear all these politicians talking, but where are the impeachment proceedings?
Yeah.
To me, he is a traitor and taking,
You got that
crashing
right.
our Constitution. And we've got to find politicians that will hold him accountable for his traitorous actions. Thank you very much.
That's right. Stay strong, South Carolina.